brewskis. We're gonna make possibly the best sounding beer in the world, and the best sounding soap in the world, because it is beer. Because we're gonna make it out of, for all my lucky charms in his house, Guinness Extra Stout, imported.
Imported? Yeah. And so we're gonna make it out of this Guinness Stout. And by the way, who's home from Texas?
I'm home from Texas.
and we've been having all kinds of fun. We went caving. We put you on the road. We got all kinds of plans. Okay.
She ain't stopped. She ain't stopped. She just.
And Daddy's
I ain't slept in one day. One day.
And Daddy's taking you camping and fishing.
Yeah, camping tomorrow.
I know.
We're waking up early because he wakes up at like 6 a.m.
I know, but you done told us that on Sunday.
Sunday's my day.
Don't you come in my bedroom.
Sunday's my day.
That's right. So anyway, so we got to get the alcohol out of here so we can put lye in it.
We're going to boil her up.
This is a nice dark beer.
Yeah. We're going to boil her on high.
And we're gonna put it on high heat. Is that right?
Yeah, we're gonna put her on high heat. We're gonna boil her up. But you're gonna watch your foam. Don't let her foam up on you. You gotta keep her stirred. Rock the boat.
Keep her stirred. Okay. All right. And do you remember what we're supposed to do?
Yeah.
Tell me.
So right here in my hand, baby, we'll do it.
Okay. But tell them.
Now she's gonna heat up. You know. But she's not gonna smoke like that. That's just, you know.
Something's in the eye. Who knows what's in the eye?
Yeah, probably.
It doesn't look too dangerous, so we'll leave it back.
Probably the coconut oils. The coconut oils or the lards.
What is it? What is that little song? Something to the coconut,
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
She's gonna boil. Look at her. She's gonna start boiling. She's gonna start boiling just a little bit, you know.
But
you gotta bring her. No, if she winks.
It's foaming already though.
Yeah, she's gonna try to foam. You're gonna give her a second. Let her do her business. We ain't trying to get all up in her biz right off the way.
I've been afraid to do beer soap. I really have. I've been scared.
All right.
And
Papa's here.
All right. So.
I got it.
So we're gonna. Yeah, look at that. It's already the heat.
Yeah. Alcohol boils at a very low temp.
Really?
Yeah. Bam. We got a stout.
Okay.
So the stout beer, the man's beer, the dark Irish beer.
And so anyway, we're
gonna boil. We're gonna let her boil until she starts foaming. Because the only reason you gotta stir is if the foam lets you see it.
So when you see
foam pops out, just shimmy, shimmy, shake it.
Or swishy, swishy, swishy.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna bring the camera up here close to the container.
Yeah, there you go. Come on up in here. Come on up into his house. His house. You can see it right here. Bam. Genuine. Okay. Genuine Guinness Stout.
Okay.
And real OG.
And it looks really dark at that pot because this beer is so
It's a dark beer.
It's a dark beer.
It's a man's beer. It ain't a pale ale. It's not an amber.
All right.
Amber ain't calling.
I'm gonna put the handle over here on this side just for safety purposes.
Yeah. See, there she goes. Now she's starting to do her business.
And
we're just gonna keep her from foaming.
Just keep her from foaming.
Yeah.
And do you remember what it is that can happen if you put the lye in there when the beer still got alcohol content?
Supposedly they say these eruptions gonna happen.
Volcanoes.
They say it's gonna go cacao. Cacao.
Bam, pam.
I say, you know, I don't even know. I don't know about no volcanoes. I'm not here for volcanoes.
No.
I'm here for soap that's got the smell and feel of a good beer on a Saturday night.
There you go.
On an Alabama Saturday night.
There you go.
Gotta get it.
Okay, so
we're just gonna whisk away all we're doing. We're just keeping it broke up where she can't, you know, can't foam up.
Take it off the eye if it should start boiling over.
Yeah.
You're prepared.
Yeah, I mean, be ready if it does. I'm always here, you know, in the clear, ready to do it.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna let it get that far.
Okay.
We gotta get all this alcohol coming out.
Okay. Well, I thought.
If you don't drink a lot, wear you a mask. I don't know if you might get drunk. We don't know. We don't know here.
Well, we're making soap.
I'm just saying, you know, if they don't drink a lot, they might be a floozy toozy. You know? All of a sudden they might start getting weak at the knees. I don't want anybody passing out with beer soap roaring. You know?
Oh, you're saying that you're getting the beer out of
Yeah, get you an out. Yeah, because we're boiling the alcohol out. The alcohol's turning to steam and it's rising out.
So that they won't get drunk in the bathtub.
Yeah, you don't want to get drunk sitting at the house,
I was totally
you know, accidentally.
misunderstanding.
You know?
And you just keep boiling it?
Yeah, you're just gonna let it. We're just keeping it from foaming. 'Cause it's gonna try to foam on us.
Okay.
You're just gonna keep the bubbles broke up.
Okay. All right. So now, should we turn the heat down any? No.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna take them over here and do an experiment.
Do your experiment. I got this.
You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave you over there just for a minute.
It's like it was what I was made for.
I gotta put some gloves on, and some protective goggles.
Protective goggles. Wear your PPE. You know, protect yourself before you wreck yourself.
Safety first.
Yeah. Always wear your PPE.
Safety
You never want to get
first.
messed up. Wear your goggles, your gloves, you know. If you want to guard your grill, get you a bite guard. I don't know. Depends. You got expensive teeth? We don't know.
You're crazy.
Hey, we don't know.
Okay, so, I think I'm ready. I think I got everything out of the way for disaster. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna bring it over here now. Don't look. Okay, right there it is. Okay, so here is 5 ounces of beer, and I thought that we would just. I've got. Can you believe I'm out of lye? I got that much left. I just had enough. So that don't even look like a half an ounce, but it might be. So we're just gonna sprinkle some in
We're
there.
gonna see what happens with beer and lye.
Yeah, they said it with volcano.
Let's see.
Watch, you ain't got gloves on.
I ain't wearing my PPE.
Oh, there it goes. Well, I don't see that much of it in volcano. Did you?
I didn't see nothing happening.
I ain't seen nothing either. So maybe it was because it was such a small amount of lye and 5 ounces of beer. I don't know. I feel like I just wasted good beer and didn't even get any fun out of it.
All right, see, I'm ready over here now.
Okay, now then after, okay, let me bring this back over here. Move out of the way.
Now.
Just enough for the camera.
We got our goal.
It's boiling without
We got a
foam.
rolling boil. We've boiled out our carbonation, which is our first foam.
Did you
We've
turn-
boiled out our alcohol, which is our second foam.
Uh-huh.
Now we've got a rolling boil, no bubbles, no nothing. We're good to go.
Okay, well now, I thought we were supposed to boil it for 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, sorry, look here, I'm about to jump the gun. Now we got to boil it for 30 minutes.
For
right?
safety's sake, right?
For
now, did
safety's
you
sake.
cut the heat down on there? It looks like you did.
I cut it down a little bit, you know, not a whole lot to really count. If I want to cut it up, I can, but yeah, I didn't cut it down to medium, like medium. I'm on mid-high.
All right, let me bring the camera over there, see if they can see. So we're boiling.
Yeah, so now we're just going to boil it. We're going to boil all the alcohol out.
We're boiling without foam.
Yeah,
Okay.
no more foam.
So that means the alcohol's gone, but then
Means
you.
carbonation's gone. Carbonation's gone, we got no bubbles.
Okay, well
Now
what
we're
about?
going to boil the alcohol out
Okay,
30
now.
minutes.
Oh, okay. So that's when we get the alcohol out.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're boiling the alcohol out of our beer, and we got 32 ounces in here. 32 ounces.
How many did you do? You do 12 ounce? 12 ounce, 12, 24, 36.
well, it
You got
took
36.
No, I took three. It took me 3 bottles altogether.
36 ounces.
Part 2 of one and part of another. Okay.
We'll call it 32, 36.
Okay.
We got ounces in the
Okay.
water.
All right.
I'd say 36.
Okay, everybody.
Jazz hands.
Okay. So anyway, so we know we're doing beer soap. That's one of the other bottles. All right. So now we've got our lye here, and what we're gonna do is and this is 10 ounces of water. But we may add some more water to it because I measured out 32 ounces of beer, and then I forgot about the fact we were boiling it, so therefore we're gonna have evaporation. We're gonna have reduction.
We'll have to reweigh.
We'll have to reweigh it, so we're gonna have to rebalance. No. I don't have your whisk. Hang on, let me show you.
Fine.
You pour your thing in there, and you do it like this right here. And this is a lot of lye for such a small amount of water. Okay, so you really have to blend well.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can do yours.
Bam.
You're yours.
Bam.
Now, don't stand in front of the camera. They can't see what you're doing.
Sauce way.
Stir good. Hold on to your pitcher with one hand. There you go.
Pinch your pitcher.
And now, if you have problems with fumes, you can get you one of these.
Just don't get up on it. Don't get up. You ain't trying to kiss it. Don't get up on it.
Keep your nose out from under it.
Yeah.
Keep your nose out from under it. All right. So now let me show you. We're going to whisk this several times because I've got 10.6 ounces of water in here. In each one of these, 10.6 ounces of water. That's not a lot of water for 11 ounces of lye.
Yeah.
So we're going to stir it up real good and make sure.
Real good.
Yeah. And then let me show you this new trick I got. This is my new trick. Frozen bottles of Dasani. Whoa, and they don't set up because they're frozen. After you check it and make sure you don't have anything that ain't dissolved, then you can put a frozen bottle of Dasani in there. I'm gonna put that over here in my measuring
Now, what do we think? What do we think?
I don't see any granulars.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're going to put that frozen, and that's how we're going to cool it off real fast. It's faster than the freezer. You know, sometimes you'll
Faster than the freezer.
Yeah, I'll show it to you in just a sec. Let me run this to the sink.
Oh yeah, do you think?
keep them company.
Let me go look at that beer real quick.
Oh, you going to stir the beer?
Okay, beer's good. Beer's good. No, you just got, you got to check up on them.
That's right.
You can't leave the kids alone all day long.
That's right. So anyway, so now you.
Now I'm gonna stir with our Dasani bottle.
Yeah. So I'm okay. So now this will cool off real fast, and I'm going to set it in the freezer too, just like this.
Woo!
Mr.
Freezer.
Dasani and the lye water. All right.
I'll take a ride.
Take a ride to the freezer.
Freezer time.
All right. So that's going to chill me down real fast. All right. Because now what I'm doing is putting part water and part part water and part beer in my soap. Okay. So I'll bring you back. Okay, guys. Now, got to get some gloves on here. Okay. Now, I wanted to show you, it didn't take but just a few minutes for that hot lye to melt my Dasani water. Now, it's melted down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that over here and out into this. I'm going to wash that at the sink, and I'm going to put fresh ones in and put it back in the freezer. And I mean, it wasn't in the freezer 5 minutes. So this is what I rigged up. I put a frozen bottle, and then the bottom of this was still frozen in this container, and I tared it out, and because I need to measure my beer, how much I got left, and I got 18.6 ounces left. Okay, we be recording.
It's rock and roll.
All right, so now we're gonna take our lye, take our stick, and put it all the way straight up and down. Mm-hmm. You next.
Oh, we're doing it at the same time.
We're doing it at the same time. Get your stick all the way straight up and down. Turn it on, Tessie. Okay. Pour your lye in. pincher. You're gonna set it into your pincher. Don't drip it over your table. Come on, quit acting silly. All right, push the button and it drops in there. Then just set it to the side because we're gonna need it again.
It didn't drop in there.
No, push this button. He's grinning. He's grinning. He looks so cute.
Yeah.
All right, we're putting you right on top of things.
Bear.
It's just been like, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to get, first we get our stick blender over here, get our pitcher, and we got to put our stick blender back on our thing. All right, and put it back in your soap. We're trying not to drip around on things. And then plug your stick blender up, because I had unplugged you because I didn't have a third outlet over there, so. All right, so now we've got our boiled beer that we've chilled. We're just gonna hope for the best. That's that.
Bam.
Bam. Okay, so now we gotta, looks like I'm gonna need a spatula. We're gonna need a spatula.
Sit, tickety tap it away. Come on now. Don't break it now.
All right, here's your whisk. I mean a spatula. All right, and as you can see, it's went straight to gel, super fast. It's hard, but not like hard as a rock. No, you drop it in your bucket so we don't make
drop it in your bucket.
Push your button. There you go. All right, so now we're gonna put your lid back on there and then plug back up the crock pot. Put your lid on it. Now we're gonna cook. So now we're making beer soap.
Guinness.
All right. I know. It's been a little bit erratic. So let me talk to you about the math, okay? What did we do? How did we measure? Okay, so my recipe called for 26.6 ounces of water in each crock pot and 11 ounces of lye. And I wanted to put as much beer as possible, you know? And so I put, hey Philip?
Yeah.
Would you stir them other soaps over there that's cooking? There's 2 metal spoons over there.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So it's so awesome having him home. Okay. All right. so what I did is I put the water 10.6. I thought, oh, get rid of that 0.6, you know, put that in water. So I put 11 ounces of lye and 10.6 ounces of water, which is really a lot of lye for that little amount of water. But I thought, let's just see if it'll work. I mean, it's an experiment, right? Okay, and it seems to have done okay so far. Okay, so then I boiled 32 ounces of beer. What did Kimberly forget? What did I forget? He ain't listening. Evaporation. When you boil something, steam, evaporation. So I had to boil like twice the amount of beer because I literally nearly lost half the beer in the process. So now when we got rid of the alcohol, what we did, now a lot of people talked about freezing the beer and putting the lye in the frozen cubes, but that's more cold process. And I didn't want my lye to touch my beer before it touched the oils. I really wanted the beer to come in after the lye had at least tackled the oils, so it wouldn't be as powerful and the beer would possibly not be eaten on as much by the lye. So I really didn't want my lye to go into my beer in any way except for when it had to after the lye water had already went into the oils and had been doing its job. So anyway, and that was because I posted on Essential Soap, the group page, and I said, what could we do? How do you do it? Give me hints. But there was a lot of cold process methods, and then there was a lot of methods about putting the lye in the beer. I don't want to do that because I don't want my beer to be eaten by the lye, because I mean, that's what we put in the drains to eat gunk out of our drains. And so you pour the beer in the lye, it's going to eat the lye. I mean, the lye's going to eat the beer, and I don't want that to happen. So I said, well, I'm going to try to do it like the goat's milk. I'm going to try to divide it. Oh, and we're getting growth. We're getting growth. Come here, Philip. Quick. We got to get spoons.
Oh, wow.
I know.
So what's it growing for?
It's growing because it decided to.
Mine's not growing.
I know. Why is mine growing and yours not growing? Oh, let's show everybody. Come here.
Mine ain't growing.
Look at that. Mine's growing.
Mine's just sitting here all nice and stuff.
Go get the stick blender, Philip. I might have to beat it down. And I'm going to turn the heat off of it. Yeah, yours is hot. Boy, I mean, it turned into soap like cha-ching. It went from gel to out of gel like cha-ching. So, I don't know if it's going to keep growing or not. Let's see if it's doing that under there on yours. No, yours is in a good hard gel phase and it needs to be broke up some. If you want to break it up a little bit, so that it... There we go. That way it can breathe from the bottom. Like that. There we go.
Okay.
I normally cut it up, but I don't have the right tools over here because it wasn't ready. Alright, so... that seems to be doing the trick.
What do you have yours on low?
I got mine on low. I turned it off for a minute, but I'm gonna turn it back on because it just seems to have come out of gel quickly, but it don't seem to be overflowing or anything. So I'm gonna put it back on low, put the lid back on it, see what happens. And all right, put your lid back on yours and we'll see what happens. Oh look, yours is starting it now.
Yeah.
Look.
It's going from the bottom.
So let's see if, because yours has got holes where it can breathe, if it does the same thing or not. All right, so let's put the lid on it. All right, because this is all about experimenting. Now let me get this, hang on, I'm getting in your way. Okay, so what we did is we boiled some more beer and had to go through the whole cooling process. You saw how I cooled my lye water down really fast with the frozen Dasanis. I used the same process with the beer to cool it down, plus putting it in the I was putting the beer in and I don't have any milk to burn, so I didn't get my beer like super cold or anything like I did the lye. I just got it cool, just cool. All right, so anyway, so what I've done is I've got 10.6 ounces of water with 11 ounces of lye, and then 16 ounces of beer in each one. And that's what my recipe called for when it comes to the lye and the water, and that's how I divided it up. More beer than water. We're using this one. Woohoo! Imported, extra stout. And Philip's in there smelling all my essential oils to see if anything smells yeasty or beerish, and playing, coming up with the scent. Are you doing that still, Philip?
Yeah.
He's in there playing. And we may decide not to put no scent in it, and then we may, so we'll just have to wait and see what we decide. But overall, things are looking up, except for that one's going fast. This one's going faster than that one. We don't know why. We'll see. Everything, but that one's going now. It is turning out of jail, and I'll bring you back. Okay, and so now it didn't grow because we chopped it up where it could breathe. That's my opinion. I had not done mine. I should have, how to do the tic-tac-toe. I didn't do the tic-tac-toe, so it had that sealed cap on the top. It could not breathe, and so all the heat bubbles rose from the bottom. And so there you go. So now it went over into jail perfectly with no issue. Out of jail with no issues. So that was what was happening in my opinion. All right. Now we're going to measure our powder. Okay, so let me get my spoons out of the way. I got 2 measuring cups. Oh, I don't need well, I guess a scale would be good, maybe. All right, this is our Ethiopian hop powder. So this is hops that has been ground. Can you see that in there, guys? Let me turn that. Yes, that's our Ethiopian hop powder. And I'm going to put...
I don't know how she does it. I just got back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how she does all this. How you do all this, Mama?
Hang on just a second. I'm recording.
Oh, no. You got a customer. You can't
I got
record.
a customer? All right. Just give
Ain't
me
no
a second.
recording now.
Okay. There is a cup of Ethiopian hop powder to go into one of them. And I thought it was really nifty to use hops powder. What does it smell like?
Smells green.
Smells
good.
Smells good and green?
Come on now.
Okay. And then we're going to do a cup of dried malt extract, because malt goes in beer. I got this from a beer supply website.
Heck yeah.
And we're going to put that in that one, but I got a customer, so I'll bring you back. All right, so now what we got here is we've got our soap, and as you can see, we have got, it's got a nice Vaseline, and it's got the, what I call the butt crack thing going. So this soap is good and cooked. And
If you got another, I'll take it. No.
it has a nice smell to it. And I'm going to put my super fats in now. And this is shea butter and glycerin and vitamin E and coconut oil and olive oil. And so we got that all down in there. And we're going to do this one over here, and I'm going to walk in front of the camera.
Oh, is that it? 997 3229.
3229.
All right. We're going to cut these little boogers off. And it's got a chunk of shea butter, so it'll take it a little bit to melt and get it all going.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that forever, but I worked with it at the gas house.
Yeah.
That's all over there.
That's when you left.
Yeah. So we hung out for a while, and then I was hanging out with him and that one sister a lot.
And so now we got our super fats semi-mixed, but as I said, it'll take a minute for the big chunks of shea butter to melt. Get these things out of the way. And this up here. And
You know that, what's his name? Staples, what was his name?
it has a nice yeasty smell.
Well, yeah. See, him just.
All right, now I've been torn. I know, I just keep walking in front of the camera. I've been torn as to whether to put a whole cup or a half a cup of the ground hops in there. So I decided to put a half a cup first.
Yeah.
Well, it's up there across, just across the little bank, I heard them build barns over there, and sit over there all night long.
Yeah.
And it's cheap for the house.
Yeah.
This is not scared of me.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put a half a cup first and see how that does.
Fire stranger.
And if it lends any smell, if it lends color, I'm hoping that it will make it have a greenish appearance. I'm going for natural. There was one woman posted on the Essential Soap page that she takes part of her soap out and puts that titanium or it's that white powder that soapers put in stuff to make the soap whiter. I don't use it, and I know how to say it, but my mouth won't say it right now. But anyway, and so we've got it's definitely putting green specks in there, but it's not lending a lot of color up against that brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the whole cup in there.
Yeah.
Hey Philip, when you get done, I want you to help me with this other soap. Oh, it's giving a really nice smell coming up. The hops, you know, getting hot and everything. And
Yeah. Yeah.
So Debbie said, well, you know what, man? So I told you, Casey, I already did this morning,
Yeah.
I said, if I was you, I'd do
Yeah. It's good to see you.
you want to stir this malt in?
Yeah.
All right, stir slow there. It'll be powdery at first. Can you stir with your Can you stir with your other hand? I know you're left-handed, but
surely
because of the
can.
camera, and let them see. Matter of fact, since I'm not stirring at the moment, I'm gonna. Oh, that's really changing the color of the soap. The malt seems to be lightening it up quite a bit, doesn't it?
Maybe so. We'll see what it does. I'm trying to move the whole crock pot.
Oh, take the other hand and hold the crock pot. Or yeah, do it like that. With me like this, you wouldn't be blocking it. We may have to use a stick blender because we may be getting lumps. I think you do. I think you need to use stick blender, Phil.
Think so?
Yeah, I think you might be getting lumps, like when you're doing hot chocolates, you know?
We'll just give her a little bit of buzzing.
And this is turning out to have some greening effect after I put a cup in. There you go. You can see it up close and personal. All right, so now we're going to let this cool. Is that helping get the lumps out? Hang on.
It don't sound good.
the motor may be finally blowing up on this turn. There ain't no telling. But I find that an up and down choppy motion. Oh, I think I felt it's still spinning. And the motor's not hot because we just started. And it may be what I'm...
I think that motor's about had it.
Oh no. The malt that powder.
Yeah.
It's made it's like melted or something into things. Get a spoon and see it's making. Oh, and not. Look.
Yeah.
It's like, here, let me show you. I don't know if that's what's doing it or not. But in any case, just spoon it from there. I think, there we go. Possibly that the malt might ought to have been diluted into some oil before it was put into the soap. Because it's made, what didn't get immediately blended or blend it really, really slow. It's like cheese.
It's like cheese.
It's like cheese melting in the soap. It's like little stringy pieces of cheese in there. And so it needs to be diluted quickly and slowly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's what we did. There we go. And let them see that.
Let's see if I can find me a good piece.
If you just stir it, you just see it eventually.
Okay.
Stir slow, you know. It's going to make pretty little texture to the soap, I think. I don't think it'll be ugly.
Yeah, it looks odd.
Yeah, it may feel weird though when they take a bath, but I don't think so. Does it just disappear into your fingers? Does it feel hard and crispy or soft?
Kind of hard and...
Here, put it up here where the camera can see it.
rubbery.
Hard and rubbery? You keep getting above the camera. There we go. So anyway, so maybe malt won't be a good idea. I guess we'll find out after it
It's like it
cures.
turns into plastic.
Yeah, that's right. It's like it turned into plastic.
And now it's hard and just breaking apart.
That's weird.
Well, it's just going to be interesting. We're going to see what happens.
That's right. And we're just going to see what happens.
Yep. So what did we decide?
Smell it again, Philip. Now your nose has had a chance to get away from it.
I think it smells good.
Does it smell like beer?
No.
What's
I
it-
can't get nothing to smell like beer.
He's been playing with the essential oils.
We need essential oil of yeast or essential oil of something, you know.
The essential oil of yeast. Look at our messy table over here. So,
Or oil de la Budweiser.
is this right here the one that...
Yeah, we're going to... Smells good.
The turmeric is really coming out in it as it sets. Hang on.
But...
You smell it. Now let's see what mine smells like after it's set together. I like mine better.
I like mine better.
Smell mine now after it's marinated.
It's alright, but men want the beer soap. That's a woman's smell.
That is not a woman's...
That's a woman's smell. You know? You can't help but just, know that that's a woman's smell. Ain't a guy smell.
Well, tell them what's in yours.
Dudes like dude stuff.
Hang on.
They like
There
to
we
look
go.
at you and they go, it's a dude stuff. Not girl stuff. It's man stuff.
Girls.
It's like mowing the lawn in your underwear. It's man stuff.
Okay, well, show them what you got. You liked...
Palmarosa, man stuff. Narcature, man stuff. Turmeric, men that dress well stuff. Juniper, not man stuff.
It is. Juniper is a man smell. It's a pine, off of a pine.
Nah.
It's off of a pine tree. It's juniper leaf off of a pine tree and juniper berries off of a pine tree.
I'll tell you what, it ain't no thing, chicken wing. It ain't about that life. I think this smells good. But you do what you want. It's your soap. Your business.
Now, which one is it you like, the one with the black spoon or the white spoon?
What she smell by herself?
The white spoon, right?
Yeah, white spoon.
Now, and you put Pomarosa, Narcature. I got this. I don't even know if Central Depot sells it anymore.
I wanted to do this neem seed oil, but
He wants to put neem in
it don't
it.
smell it.
My nose is dead. Turmeric, Pomarosa, and Narcature. I like the Pomarosa by itself. I wonder if that'd smell good.
That don't even smell like nothing. Benzoin resin essential oil.
Yeah. I'm not too fond of that one either.
Don't smell this.
Smell that.
Maybe, but it's got not man stuff in it. It's got
But
like,
it sort of smells like beer. It sort of smells like beer, Philip. It sort of smells like beer.
don't smell like beer.
It smells like some
You've
beer.
been drinking too many of them fruity tooties.
Hey, Philip.
Yeah.
Philip, go bring me some basil. The basil.
Basil. Basil don't even smell like basil. Don't smell like basil.
Now come smell it.
I don't know.
Do you like yours better?
Huh? No, I don't know. I don't know what I like. I smell too many things.
Oh, we got to let her nose calm down. Okay, we'll let her nose calm down while we let the soap calm down. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Philip. I got it going. Can I have this one and you take that one?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so what do we got in here? Oh, we should get this thing.
We already did that.
No, we just talked. It was turmeric.
Tartar.
I don't know how to pronounce this one, so I thought I'd better bring it over here to the camera and let them.
Garniture.
There it is. I'm sorry about the drain down. N-A-R, second word, K-A-C-H-U-R.
And Pomerosa and turmeric.
And Pomerosa and turmeric. So what does it smell like?
Huh?
What does it smell like?
Smells pretty good.
Smell like beer?
It's getting there. We're gonna figure out. Oh, this? Yeah, this you can faintly smell the beer. Hold
But this concoction you come up with, you think it smells like beer?
It's as close as we're gonna get.
It's close as we're gonna get with what we got here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're putting these essential oils in here. And we'll either love it or hate it, right?
Yeah.
That's right. And on the 1 pound dried malt extract dark that I bought from the beer making website, where you buy materials to make beer, homebrew. What you call it, the malt. Put it in a little bit of time and stir it in good. Because when we just dumped it in and stirred the stuff that was sitting there in clogs, it just melted. It don't look that bad. It looks like it's gonna feel good when you take a bath, like a exfoliant, but it just made little clogs, didn't it, Phil?
Yeah, it was interesting.
Are you getting down in there in the crevices? You know we gotta get down in there. We gotta get down there.
Yeah.
And then this is made the most beautiful green after it's sat.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? It's a real foresty green, but it's also a dark beer green.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
I think that's encouraged the beer smell. What do you think? Do you think it needs to be
I
stronger?
think it smells good.
Do you think it's good,
Yeah,
or do we need to do
it's good.
anything else to it?
I think that's good.
All right. Then what we'll do is you push yours back and get those other two over here, and we're gonna put the brown on the bottom, and the green on the top. Usually it's about 4 good-sized spoonfuls per mold that does it. And we'll beat that, set that aside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those spoonfuls weren't as big because we were down at the bottom, so put a little bit more in that one. Okay, then let's look. I think we need just a touch right there. And this one here needs a little touch right in there. Let's see. This one needs some more right there. Okay. That one's good now. Alright.
That's all we got.
Get this one out of the way, bring this one over, and get me the TEO spoon. So, gotta be.
There you go.
Alright, we'll need it in a minute. We gotta get it on here now. So, 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Spread out. You wanna do, don't hit this thing right here with that right. No, don't twist it with a spoon yet, because we gotta make sure that we balance it all out. Just beat it good. Just beat it. Beat it. Okay, that's good on that
That's
one.
pretty good.
Beat this one. Sometimes we put too much in one, we have to back it out, take a little out. It's all about balance.
Looks pretty good.
Looks they look about the same height.
About.
Is there one of them that looks significantly different than the others?
This is a little lower. Middle one. It's alright. Well,
Yeah, balance those out, see if any of them need some. Tap that.
you can put it right there.
Okay. Now we're going to take our spoon and I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. We've made a mess, Philip.
Yeah, surely so.
Okay.
All right.
So now we're going to take and twirl it. And it's about 2 twirls per little section. And then it'll be taller on this side and skinnier on this side. So you just turn it around and tap. All right. You want to set that one over there and smell it and tell me what you think.
Smells pretty good. Smells good. I think she's gonna be all right.
What's that you're whistling?
Surely it's a dream.
Surely it's a dream, huh? Is it a dream that you're here where it's green?
Yeah.
Have you took up root in Texas?
Huh?
Have you took up root in Texas while we went
No,
looking?
but I've learned there's a lot less people bugging me whenever I'm in Texas. I might-
Dragging you all over the place?
Yeah. Except for the rig, I think I might think about the next time I come back to this place.
Don't say it that way. They'll believe you. We've been hauling him off everywhere, taking him here, taking him over.
I was having to be like, well, no, they said no vacation this year, Mama. They said no vacation or you're fired. So
I know what we'll do next year. You can take me to Florida.
take you to Florida.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I would enjoy it. Actually, we could just go on. I've been wanting to do this anyways. I've been planning, I want to go on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise.
Oh, Phil, I've been wanting to go on a cruise all my life. That's the one thing I haven't done that I've wanted to do. I've flew in a plane, flew in a helicopter.
I've never been. I want to go on a big cruise ship. They got big ones now.
Yes.
I want to go on a big old cruise ship and go on a cruise.
I don't know if I can afford it. How much is it? Have you checked?
I know I can afford it.
I know you can afford it. But, you know, Mama has to put her pennies together. She takes care of herself. And she does it off of a soap income.
Soap income.
Yeah, so I don't know if I can afford it. Have you checked the prices? Oh, wait.
No, I don't know
let's
how
show
much
it
it
to them.
is.
I'm
Huh?
so bad. Let's show it to them up close. Kick
Bam. Other way.
Woo!
There you are.
Woo-hoo! All right, now tomorrow I'm going to cut it.
It's going to be a dark.
He won't be here tomorrow, though.
Oh, no. That'll be the last time you see me, how now, brown cow.
Not the last time. Surely
it.
not the last time. Because I ain't never coming back here. She throws me up on a road. She wants to take me hiking. She tries to haul me off. Daddy's hauling me off camping. I mean, it's like, look what you can do with these Essential Depot frames. You can just stack it up. Ta-da!
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, we better put it on your face
Let
then.
her go.
Better put it on your face.
Well, howdy ho.
Now, we might not get you on video again.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, this might be it for a while.
This might be it.
Yeah, because he's got to go back next week,
I have to retire.
and you got to go back to the rigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to work, make that money.
Make that money and.
Make that moolah.
And wait a minute, where you going? So you need to properly say goodbye to YouTube. Remember when I used to say bye to YouTube? And some of you, I don't know if you'd ever do it, you'd say bye YouTube, especially Wesker. He's so cute.
Bye, YouTube.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Sayonara.
Hey, everybody. I'm sitting down to do it today. So anyway, this beer soap, let's see what it smells like. It smells good. I think it sort of made it have, you know, a beer smell. Not quite as yeasty as you might like. I thought about buying that nutritional yeast and putting that in it instead of the malt. But now I didn't have any trouble getting it. But you know, that malt, I was worried about the malt because I dumped it in expecting it to act like any other product. But you can see, but it's soft. It's not hard. But you can see the little pieces of the malt that like got hot and didn't blend. Oh, got some soap on my mouth. I'm gonna. Oh, I got that where you can't see it. I like that side. Ooh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? And I'm gonna get you closer. See what it smells like. Yesterday, his concoction had a very, very beery smell after it sat for a while. But it could be that my nose got clear. We smelled so many things. And I think the hops, the hops really lend to the smell. Yeah, I think those green hops definitely lend a beer smell to this, to me. And I'm definitely getting places where that malt did not dissolve, and so it's definitely got to be put in very, slowly and blended well. That malt, if you use it, I don't know that I will use it again because of the problem that I had with it, and we'll see what the customers think of it. But the malt just, where it didn't immediately get dissolved into the soap, it acted funny. Yeah, here's a place where it's like a powder that didn't, do. And so So yeah, I don't know that I would use the malt again, because even though it was acting all stringy yesterday, now it's like all powdery in those spots. And we couldn't get it to dissolve in. But it was because I dumped the whole cup in at one time. And it wasn't lending to that. And I just remembered that I'm expecting a phone call I gotta get, and I bet that's it. I'll bring you right back, guys. Okay, I got back. My daughter was getting new car insurance, and I had to help her deal with that. Now, let's see what else. So I think what we were talking about was the malt. The malt was a very fun idea. It lended a very pretty color to the soap. I didn't realize though that the beer itself, well, the way I did it, would also lend a lot of color. So I think that the malt would be good to not use, and wouldn't you know, it was the cheaper of the two. Or reduce the malt considerably, because it is a fun ingredient to have on it. You could call it, well, beer soap just seems to do the trick. And this, every now and then you'll find a clog of that malt that didn't get blended right away, and it's very sticky and gooey. And so it's got to be blended all the way, and then you'll find places where it's just fine. It's like I dumped all of it in at one time because I really did expect it to act like, all the other powders and things like that I put in. So, that like oats, you probably put oats in your soap before, but it just didn't respond the same way. And so it needs to go in really slow and be blended well, or maybe put in some olive oil and blend it in that way. I think this soap is fine. I'm gonna use a bar of it when it cures, but it definitely, right now, it has a nice smell to it that makes you think of beer. And the hops, the green smells more like beer than the other. And then of course it's got to cure, so we got to see what it smells like after it cures. And I put a low amount of essential oils in there. And I'm sort of tempted to make this again and make it without any essential oils and see the difference in the smell. Philip come up with that concoction, and it really smelled good. It smelled a lot like beer. It's like when he first mixed it together, it didn't, but like it sat there for a while, and then it smelled so much like beer. And he really wanted to utilize it. And so this was his fun soap video that he planned to do with Mama. So we did. And it really has, I think it's made it smell good. But my idea of the malt, I don't know. It might just be best to not do that. Just do the hops. And the hops have gave it a really pretty green look. Now I like a natural soap, but this one lady, I loved her post. She said that she did it all just, like the brown color that the beer gives it, but then she put some titanium oxide, is that what they call it? I remember mentioning it before, but I couldn't remember. And she put it just on the top so it looked like the foam or the head of the beer. And I bet that was extremely attractive. I told her I wanted to see a picture I don't know if she's seen my post and if she's posted one yet. With Philip home from Texas, he can keep you busy, and I've been keeping him busy. But Randy and Sherry, that's his girlfriend, they have got him and taken him to the river today. And so they're at South Sauda at the river. And I may join them tomorrow. And everything, and we're gonna ride around on the boat. Sherry is so nice. I just love Randy's girlfriend. She is so nice. So sweet, so gentle, so caring, so kind. So I'm so tickled for Randy, and he's so happy. And of course, I'm quite happy as well with B. And so, but I'm just so quite excited and happy for Randy. And it's so nice, you know, to have Phillips come in from Texas and we can all go do things together and there's no worries. It's such a blessing. Sherry is such a blessing to the family. Oh, these are so pretty. I'm going to bring some of them up to the camera and show them to you in just a little bit, so you can see them better. And I want to show you the problem children with that malt. If we could cure a piece, we'd know what it feels like. But it's very soft right now, so I think it's going to just cure up with the soap and do just fine. There's a couple of places, oh, I missed one, where it's like powder. So, I'll show you one of those now. And as you can see, where it didn't blend, it's like powder. And then you'll find a place where you see malt must be something like caramel. It's sticky. And see, it's not on all of them, but it's on a few of them. And so I'll have to see how that goes. And now for some beauties. Isn't that pretty, the design? This is where you swirl down twice. Yeah, see, there's another problem, child. You swirl down twice with your spoon. And that will be in the discount bin for sure, because that was an end piece and I didn't get it lined up just right for cutting. This is where you swirl twice in each location with your spoon, not just once. And you get all kinds of fun shapes and patterns. I know I'm smacking my chewing gum. That's a pretty one. Oh, that's another end piece. Isn't that pretty? And they smell good. So I'm looking forward to taking a bath with it. One lady said that beer is really good for the skin, and I should have done research on it, but I didn't. So now what I'm going to do is just go over with you what I did, so that you will understand it better, because Philip was just having a good time and talking a mile a minute, goofing off. So what we did was I had suggestions of freezing the beer and then adding the lye directly to the ice. Oh, I thought that it looked like a word that popped up on the screen. Sorry. And then putting the powder directly into the ice beer. But I didn't want to touch the beer with the lye, because I thought if anything would kill the smell, it's having it be eat up by lye. And so I really wanted to separate it. And so I wanted to use the least amount of water possible. So I put 10.6 ounces of water. And the whole batch was, each crock pot I had was 26.6 ounces of water. Had 11 ounces of lye. So I put 11 ounces of lye in 10.6 ounces, which left, I think, 16 ounces of beer per crock pot. So this soap right here, these bars have 32 ounces of beer in them total. And then I boiled the beer, and I hated that. And you know, we showed putting lye directly into beer, and that beer hadn't been flattened or anything. So I'm thinking about trying it, because again, just for fun, I wanted to see it all go puffy or something. But anyway, I was out of lye. I've ordered it. So anyway, so I put the 10.6 ounces of water and the lye water, in the oils and blending them up. I didn't leave them for a full 4 or 5 minutes. I just left them for like 2 or 3 minutes. And then I immediately put the beer in, which we had boiled on high heat until all the foaming until it stopped foaming. And then we boiled, and then then it started foaming again after, and we went through that, spooning it the whole time. And then we boiled it for 30 minutes afterwards. And then, as you saw, I cooled it with frozen bottles of Dasani and put it in the freezer. And I didn't have any milk to burn. I'd already boiled the milk, so it's not like that was gonna, turn weird colors. So I didn't worry about getting it super cold, but I don't want it hot either, because if you pour something super hot into your soap, it's at that first hour, it seems that would give, if you've ever had a boil over from just your soap getting so hot. So I think you would be at high risk of boil over if you put it in real hot into your soap, because it's gonna, it's like if you ever put your lye water, if you put your lye water into your oils too hot, it starts boiling too quick and it boils over basically. We call it a volcano, but it's really a boil over. There's chemical reaction boilovers, and then there's just boilovers from it being so hot. So after we boiled it for 30 minutes, so we cooled it, but we didn't worry about it being super, super cold. And I had people that posted about, putting the lye directly in the beer. I didn't want to do that. I told you why. I didn't want to eat on the beer with the lye. So I put the water and the lye together, put it in, waited 2 or 3 minutes, put the beer in, cooked it. It went to it went to gel, like, boing. And when it came out of gel, on that one side, it had a shell top, and the air couldn't get out, and so it started rising. But if I'd have done the tic-tac-toe in it, dug out the center, it wouldn't have done that. So like with the other one, we chopped it up, didn't give us a bit of trouble with that. It cooked normally 2 hours. Then I turned the crock pot off, put the super fats in, then I put the malt and the hops in, no problem. If you can't buy hops from online that's already ground, I'm sure you could get them unground and then grind them. And I bought that from, see if it has their website on there. No, and I can't remember where I bought that now. I did a little clip on that. If I can find that clip, I'll throw it on the end of this video. Alright, and then one of my memory sticks broke, and so all the clips it's on it I can't utilize. So if I can find the clip, it's on this one and not on that one that died. And so anyway, so then we put in the powders. The hops, the ground hops did wonderful and has gave a beautiful speckly color. The malt, not so good. Maybe I can find another purpose for the malt. I don't even really know what malt powder is. So I guess I gotta figure that out. I've heard of like malted chocolate, so maybe it's something that you can eat normally. But in any case, the smell, the smell is good. It has a beer smell. It does. It's not like a super yeasty, beer smell. But in my opinion, it has a berry smell. And so those 3 essential oils, it was turmeric and pomarosa and NURKUKAR, something like that. I showed you on the tape. They did really good, and Philip said pomarosa just smells like beer to him. And when he put those other things in there, that's what did it. And he played with everything in there. He played with all my essential oils. But it smells really good, and I think the hops helped with the beer smell myself. So I think the ground hops for a colorant is a really good idea. Although I love the idea of leaving it brown and putting the white in the top for make it look like at the head of the beer. That was so cool. And I have some of that titanium. We sell it out there at Soapers, but I don't use anything like that. I haven't read about it to know for sure it's natural, and so I didn't want to use it. I wasn't sure. I heard it wasn't, and so I decided not to try it unless I know it's natural, a natural thing. I won't use it. So anyway, all right. So I got some number 3 and some to cut too because I didn't get that one made. We ran out of lye, and we've got crock pots over there, but we didn't have the lye to make the soap. So Monday, I'm hoping my lye will be in, so we can get that done. So I still got to cut my bar number 3. Matter of fact, I want to show you that on bar number 3. It is a system of this one here is 1 scoop per turn, where this one was 2 scoops. So you can see the difference in the pattern. Boy, that one didn't get much blue on top somehow. Philip was helping me, and there we go. So see, you'll get just more of a spot of color with the white brought over the top, and there we go. See the difference compared to this one? These are all erratic. They have all kinds of little extra swirls around in them. That's a 2 spoon in each little spot, and so, but this is just 1 spoon, and you're done. Ta-da! And it's nice to have variety in your soaps. I remember when I first started adding swirls and stuff to my soaps and naming my soaps, a lot of people are like, I'm so glad you're getting out of just solid colors. You're growing. Anyway, so I need to like wash my hands in some of this beer soap and see what it feels like. And I need to find out what beer soap is good for. They say it's good for you for something. I just don't know what. And I thank you for putting up with Philip's nonsense yesterday. I've had so much fun with him being home. He's been staying with me, and now he stayed with his friends first. Then he come and he stayed with me a few nights, and now he's with. If you keep up with me on Facebook, you'll know that I've put him on rope, and so he's got to go get on rope. And I think he's a little nervous about going over a cliff, but I'm going to see if he wants to go over a cliff. He does rope work on the oil rigs, and I didn't know that. I did not know that they do that. And so, because they have to climb up those rigs sometimes. And so, I didn't know that. And so we'll see if he wants to go off the cliff. If he does, I'll get a picture. And it'll be next week. And he was supposed to be with me for 3 weeks. And the oil rig called. And they may start back work a week ahead of time. And if that happens, then he'll have to go home a week early. And I sure ain't looking forward to that. Ooh. I sure ain't looking forward to that. I miss him so. And I miss the green. He misses the green. He misses living here where everything's green and lush. And he's in Texas and everything's dry and more, dead by nature. If they got grass, I think they have to water it. And I think he told me, I think it was him, told me they had a new job out there, grass painting. You could get your yard painted. It'd last for 3 to 4 months. You could have green grass for 3 to 4 months. And even though it's dead, completely and totally zonker dead, you'll have green grass because it's painted. I'd never heard of such a thing. And I said, well, you can't walk on it. They said, oh no, you can walk on it too. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. And that was pretty. And so, I didn't know such a thing occurred. Painting the grass, painting the grass. Where's the world coming to? And so you don't have to water it, just paint it. Get you a good stand going, water it good, let it die, then paint it. You got grass for life. And he talks about the fast food over there and how awesome the Mexican fast food is, and he loves the money he's making. Yeah, he's quite happy. And I want to go visit him. And I want to hook up with his grotto, the grotto that's close by there, and hopefully rappel with them some while I'm there. Wouldn't that be fun? I'll get to maybe rappel some of those big old where you'll see those things in Texas come up and they'll have a flat top. Get to rappel some of that. I don't know, I'm just assuming. And so I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if y'all saw me rappel the waterfall, but go to my timeline. It's Kimberly Phillips McNutt. And go down a few posts, because I post all the time. And look at my pictures of where I rappelled the falls. and you can see me doing it. Ta-da! Ta-da, 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 ta-da. There we go. Now we got bar number 3. I'm completely out. Not a bar to be found in the house. So that took care of that. All right. So thank you for putting up with Philip. I hope that you like this video on how to make bar soap, beer soap. Oh, I like this one. Take the malt out, I think, and I really do like this here. That was the Ethiopian hops powder. Isn't that pretty? Totally gorgeous. Smells awesome. My sink is just full of dishes from yesterday. We got done after closing hours and Philip was just dying to go home. So, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this beer soap video is useful to you. Thank you for going to my website, www.essential, ESSENTIAL dash, not slant, but dash, like what you use between a phone number, soaps, SOAPS.com, essential-soaps.com, and you can buy a bar, and if it's not there, it'll be there just as soon as I can get pictures and get everything done. And then after that, then thank you so much for going to KimberlyMcNutt.com, KimberlyMcNutt.com, and you can find my link to Essential Depot on both of those if you'd like to purchase some great essential oils from Essential Depot. Right now, their 1 kilogram bottles are extremely cheap. Everybody should be buying from them, and it's therapeutic organic grade. All right, bye everybody, and thanks for watching my commercials. Helps me out tons.